Everything again. All right, there's that, and properties. This one should be this one.
Spell. I'll bear with us, guys.
The sound is back.
All right, that should be.
We're back now.
That should be good.
Awesome.
I'm glad we caught that up front and not like 40 minutes into the stream.
Well, and the thing is like we went from the video, and I was like, okay, I hear Joe talking. We're not lined up together. There's no way. And I was like, oh, hold on.
Yeah, thank you for catching that. The audio systems kind of reset themselves every once in a while, so sorry. Thank you for bearing with us. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 8, which is the cumulative episode number 21. Couple announcements before we jump right in. Check out thenerdasylum.com/Barovia Beckons, and if you enjoyed this series, leave us a review. It's super easy. You don't have to create an iTunes account or go through any of that stuff. You just click the leave a review button and write us your feedback. We also have thenerdasylum.com/store has been updated, and there is a whole host of new Barovia Beckons merchandise so that you can wear your Barovia Beckons stuff with pride. What else? Today is the last day to enter the Demiplane giveaway, so make sure that you check out the Demiplane app on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and click the link to enter in that giveaway. Use your code GETNERDY, all caps, for 5 extra entries for that Wormwood dice tray and vault. It's a good giveaway. Am I forgetting anything? I don't think so. I think that's it.
Yes.
Oh, I am forgetting. Go ahead, Dragon.
Yes. Don't forget to check us out on the Barovia Beckons Instagram, where we post random stuff from each of us.
Mm-hmm. See, at least join in just to see who got a hold of the Instagram today. Like, it changes every day.
It does.
Who decided to fight for the password?
No one. We all just love each other that much.
It's actually a behind-the-scenes secret fight where we all keep changing the password.
Absolutely.
For each other.
It's pretty brutal,
It's
guys.
vicious.
You think we're pretty bad in combat on the game, watch us throw fisticuffs.
For the password.
Fisticuffs.
That's how they did it back then. Like, the fuck? Praying mantis style?
I am.
We should get into the game before we get weird.
Yeah.
Too late. Too late.
Has this campaign not already been us just being weird the entire time?
I don't know what
DB.
you're talking about.
You sound low.
Yeah.
She's getting low.
We put this together.
So yeah, last we left off, the group returned from their family reunion on the Isle of Presper, where they met back up with all their past connections to Barovia. Learned a little bit more about why they're here and what they're doing and what their goal is. No? Not happy about that goal?
I mean, it'll be fine.
Also learned that there is a lake monster in the lake.
Or a lot of them.
Or a lot of
like
them.
monsters.
And the scleeches, yep. So, don't go swimming in the lake. And then they made it back and returned to the Church of St Andra. And as they opened the door...
Oh, yeah.
Right.
They met with a group of 30 or so cultists
Oh fuck.
who immediately turned and saw them as they opened the front door. So,
Oh, hi.
as you're standing and opening the door, you see that there are pews, 2 by 2, and they go 1, 2, 3, 4 deep. So there's a total of 8 pews. And the pews are completely filled with people, and they have all turned to look at the doors that have opened up. Beyond the pews, you can see there is a half wall that goes up about 5.5 feet tall from the ground. There's a little bit of a stage, and then this half wall that kind of protrudes upwards. And you can see that there's more building and more stuff behind this wall, because what specifically sticks up is a massive golden statue. You can assume this is of the saint. You're not familiar with that, but it is a figure that looks holy and is standing in a mighty posture and stance, and is holding a hilt.
Just a hilt?
It
Doesn't look like Sergey though.
does not look like Sergey.
Like
Okay.
holding a hilt or like holding a hilt at the side?
Like holding a hilt upwards, and it's
That's
just the
weird.
hilt of a sword.
That's weird.
But before we go figure out what that is,
Yeah, I have an idea.
Oh! Did service start already? Bye! And I just closed the door.
So the door door
we can do-
closes.
should have
Right.
planned already.
Right now, gonna tell you, none of those guys undead.
So they're alive?
Yeah.
Alive?
Angry?
Yeah, probably. I'm holding the door closed just in case they're coming to the
Do
door.
we hear anything inside?
How thick was this door?
The door is probably about what is that? Like 5 inches thick?
Yeah, it'll be fine. I mean, unless they're super strong. But I do not think that they are super strong.
I don't think they're stronger than a 27 strength.
I do not know what that means.
That's me as Savannah saying that, not Echo.
Oh, I thought it was just, Savannah's voice coming out of Echo.
At this
Yeah,
point,
I hang out with Echo all the time.
you do feel a pull on the door, but you're able to, they're just trying to open the door because it opens inward, so they're trying to pull on it. And as you're holding it, you feel the tension, but there doesn't seem to be enough strength there to pull it open.
Adorable.
And
Perhaps, are we going to talk? Or are we going to fight? Because I feel perhaps we should talk to them.
Talk first, see if more elsewhere.
I have an idea. Eyvin goes to the door. He just knocks on the door.
I let go of it?
No!
Oh, then I don't let go of it. I start to loosen my grip, and then he goes, no! No.
so the door kind of moves inward as you and then pull your grip back tight and it slams shut again.
Hello, I am Eyvin, and I was wondering if I could join your church of people.
You're more than welcome to come in.
You looked very angry.
We were distracted by the noise of the door, but we weren't angry. You're welcome to come in.
Can I insight that?
Roll an insight.
Don't fucking fail me now.
I can't open the door.
That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
19.
it seems to be stuck.
23.
So this person seems to be... Sorry, got my phone buzzing in my pocket. This person seems to be legitimately just, confused, is the tone that you're getting.
Oh, I think the door may perhaps be, stuck.
Perhaps if you... Jimmy,
Oh, we have a very strong Shilo who will open the door now.
push the door open.
Very subtle, Eyvin.
How are you pushing the door open? Are you like pushing the door open?
I'm not kicking it in.
Okay.
Like a normal ass person.
Yeah, I'm just like, I pretend like it's stuck and I just like shove it, not hard to hit anybody, but enough to make it look like it had actually been stuck.
Okay, so you kind of wiggle it a little bit and then open it
and then shove a little, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so the door creaks open, and as it creaks open, you see this individual kind of sidestepping the door like he was standing right there at the door, and as you're pushing it open, he's kind of stepping out of the way. And he's got that pale skin. He's got a white beard, and it's really kind of long, and it's braided down at the bottom, and then he has a mustache that curls up and around. Definitely several times, like 4 times. It like circles inside itself.
That's impressive.
Yeah. If he were to uncurl it, it would probably be like all the way down here. He just kind of curls it up and it kind of wraps around. Oh, no. These eyebrows kind of like stick out, and they also begin to kind of curl upwards.
This guy pays
too
much attention to his appearance.
And he is wearing a dirty white robe with a dirty like piece of rope for a belt that kind of ties it. He like tied it off real quickly and pulls it shut. And there's an armband that he is wearing that looks completely homemade, like he took this material, cut it in this shape, sewed it together, and then like painted on this symbol. And Cass and Shilo, you would immediately recognize it as the symbol of the Morning Lord.
Oh. But the statue is definitely...
Not
Sergei.
It's not Sergei, but is it Lathander?
You would not, Cass, you would not recognize that as a statue of Lathander.
Okay.
Not any normal depiction of Lathander that you would be used to seeing.
Kind of just a guy.
Yeah.
Some dude.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Marcus.
Marcus. I'm Shilo. This is Eyvin. This is Rikki and Echo.
Hello.
Good morning. Are you here to worship, or perhaps you are here to help? You do not look like cultists to me.
Oh?
You call yourselves cultists?
That's what everyone else calls us. We might as well say it.
Okay.
On it.
What do you need help with?
Oh, come on in. I will take you around and show you. And he turns around and he kind of begins to shuffle, and you see that he's kind of got this little hump. Like, there's no hump on his back, but he's got the posture, and he kind of shuffles along. And you see this little wooden, like, as he's walking along. So every time...
He's got a wooden leg?
Leggy.
It does seem to, like, it seems to be timed with him walking. So you hear this little... every time he shuffles along.
How do the other cultists look as we just get led in here?
All their attention, all of them have turned around and are looking at you and watching as but they're all silent, and they're just kind of silently watching. They don't look aggressive, they look curious.
Are they blinking?
They look humanoid. They don't look Yes, they look pretty normal, other than they're all dressed in the same garb, and they're all just kind of watching you. Their heads kind of focused and turning. It is a little creepy. Gives off that
the fact that
vibe.
you have to ask if they're blinking tells me a lot about your, like, taste in horror.
I mean, it's just one of those things, man. Do I see the guy that led me to Umbra's grave the other night at all?
You do not see the caretaker.
Oh,
he's got a name.
Did not know that last night.
Oh, maybe
That night.
You didn't get a name, but
No.
you got the fact that he's the caretaker of the grounds. So
Oh,
he didn't
okay.
give you his name, but you do not see him.
Okay.
Maybe I wasn't clear on that. Maybe you didn't pick up that he was the caretaker, but he was in fact the caretaker.
I feel like that was mentioned.
The only, well, listen, it was very traumatic finding Umbra's grave. So, but
May
also
have.
wasn't sure because like he led me from town to the graveyard, so
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if he was just a normal cultist.
Nope, you do not see that person among the people in the pews. So the old man leads you around down the center of the pews up to the pulpit and the stage. There's a big pulpit, and he kind of takes a left and goes around the pulpit back behind the stage and the door, or the half wall. And behind there's a table. It's about 30 feet long and about 5 feet wide, set parallel with the wall. And on the table, there's a whole bunch of like food set up. Not plates, like there's no chairs around the table. It's all just like prepared meal. You do see on the back of the table on the northern wall, there's like 40, 50 cups, tankards, and they seem to be filled with some kind of dark liquid. Further past that table, he continues to lead you along the western wall of the building, and you pass a door that is shut, and you go down into these, there's like 2 steps, and you get to this little, what are those little, not alcove, like those little descended areas. They're only like 2 steps down. It's like a...
No idea what you're talking about, but I visually I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah.
the name is. Yeah.
But it's a little area that's kind of set down into the ground a little bit compared to the rest of the building, which is at ground level. And this is where the statue resides. And you can see as you're getting closer to this statue that it is indeed some sort of holy figure, as it's wearing some like cleric-y type robes. It has the Morning Lord symbol emblazoned on the chest, and it is standing at about 30 feet tall from head to foot.
Damn.
And then, the hand and the hilt of the sword is even taller, like the head to the...
So, is the hilt of the sword like abnormally huge?
It's a part of the statue. It's gold, and it's just the hilt, though. There's no blade to the sword.
Right. But like, I mean, so does it? It looks like it's part of the statue. So if the statue's 30 feet tall, that guy's gonna be fucking huge. He's gonna have a big hand. So is that sword hilt also that size?
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yep. And it is also gold, and just it looks like it's all one piece. It's just missing the blade. He says, "Well, thank you for coming. If you are indeed here to help, it is such good news. The bones have been moved, and the desecration has stirred the dead, and if you are here to clear them out..." Did I speak out of turn? Oh, no. Perhaps you are not here to help.
We help.
We
help.
We are very
We do help. We
good
just
helping.
didn't know that.
The circumstances.
I'm so sorry. I thought that the Waterhouses had sent you here specifically. We were waiting for someone.
How long have you been waiting?
The water houses?
A week.
I don't know if this guy is actually misnaming them or if you changed their name, but that is very funny.
Yes, that is who you're thinking of, and yes, I changed the pronunciation.
Oh. Okay.
What desecration happened?
Well, this is the Church of St Andra, yes?
Okay.
I don't know how much you know about St Andra, but this church has been here for a very long time. It predates Barovia.
Okay.
And St Andra was buried here, and his bones beneath this very statue. But they have recently been disturbed and stolen. And it has
Why?
woken up the dead. They now ramble about in the catacombs below, and we have lost 3 people to them.
Oh.
Do you know who stole the bones?
I have suspicions, but no concrete evidence.
Who do you suspect did it?
Yes, well, there is a rather mischievous altar boy that goes by the name of Sven.
Stan?
Yes.
Interesting.
I had a
Okay.
good friend named Sven.
So
There's a
let's
Y in our Svian. It's Svian.
Svian.
Yes.
So you want us to go down there and take care of what? Zombies?
The undead, they move about. We have been able to seal them below in the crypts by closing this door, but
Okay.
that was only after we lost 3 of our members.
Okay.
They're probably still down there. I'd be wary. They were our best fighters.
Okay. I look at the group. Are you guys? Do you want? Yeah, we should do this.
Sorry. Whose bones were taken?
The St Andrews.
Saints.
It is
Bless.
why this ground is no longer hallowed.
They go marching in.
Eyvin like stomps his foot on the ground. It is not hollow at all.
Well, actually,
Both of you the same fucking thing.
just underneath this stone floor is a crypt. So it is still hollow, but it is no longer hallowed.
Eyvin slowly looks over at the group with this giant question mark on his head.
Yeah, we'll go take care of the undead problem.
Oh, thank you so much. I don't have much to give you.
Potions?
I don't.
Beef jerky?
Bless?
I can bless you. You have to
That
sneeze
is what you
first.
say when you sneeze. Oh shit!
I've been playing with you guys long enough. I can anticipate your jokes.
Isn't that a great feeling?
Okay, so yeah, okay.
Oh my god.
Where's the door to get to the crypt?
Ah, yes, okay. And he's gonna walk over to the left side of the. Well, it'd be the statue's right side, but as you're looking at the statue, he goes to the left, and he goes under, and there's this little section on the hip where there's like this belt, and there's a pouch, and he kind of lifts up the flap of this golden pouch. There's like a hinge on it, and he pushes a stone button.
Oh.
Neat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I look around for where the door is.
Oh, sorry, I had a cool thing going, and I didn't have it turned up. There you go.
Ah,
Okay, I was like, what? I was like,
what are we waiting
oh, there
on?
was a delay. It's an old building.
He like hits it and it doesn't do anything, so he hits it a couple more times.
Goes over in front of the statue and starts stomping on it. And then the stone kind of like recedes down. You hear this crack in a circle around, and then it kind of rolls into a circle outside of itself, revealing a spiral staircase that leads down into the darkness.
Oh.
I look down into the darkness.
You see a spiral staircase that descends down, so that's all you can see.
How? I can't see where the stairs end then?
No, because it keeps spiraling and just goes down. You can
There's a
see it
wall in
wrap
the middle.
around.
Ah,
So
makes
it's
sense. Okay.
And this you can see through stone.
Let's see. Ooh.
I didn't know you were a dwarf.
Echo, you got some spending money apparently.
Oh, I do?
nice.
How much money is?
Hey, before you go down there, here, and he pulls out a coin purse, and I forgot I had this. Here, take it.
Is it 150? What? Sorry, 1,500 gold. Is that how that works?
Yep.
Okay.
What?
Oh.
Ah,
Damn, I don't need straw to buy me clothes. I got money.
let's straw
I'm walking around money.
Rolling in it.
Yeah.
Let's spend his money instead of ours. It's a good thing they gave it to Echo because Eyvin and I would just like make it rain.
Actually,
Erwin, let's stay at your tavern for the next month.
Oh.
So yeah, he hands you the gold coins and the spiral staircase, and he says, "Once you go down there, I will have to shut the door. I don't want anything coming up. I will give you this," and he gives you a little tiny pebble to Shilo, and he says, "When you are done and everything is clear, you can grasp onto this stone and think the thoughts. It is done, and I will know to open the door. If I don't hear from you, I will assume that you are among the horde, and will contact the Waterhouses for more support."
We have to get this done in like.
Do you find their name funny? They are a powerful group here in Valaki.
Laughs at everything.
Waterhouse?
Waterhouse, yes.
House of water?
Yes, their house has been flooded recently.
Good night, everybody. That's our show.
31 minutes in.
No.
Echo dies right there on the stairs, just laughing, just dead. Gone. Sorry, you wasted your money.
Well, we will definitely be back. I look at the the two armored people and go, do one of you want to go first?
I shall go first.
And you said it's super dark.
Yes.
There doesn't seem to be any light source that you can see emanating from the spiral staircase.
Rikki,
Okay,
do you want to hold my hand?
no, I just, they touched Eyvin on the back and cast light.
No.
Rikki.
We have a
What?
thing.
Oh,
We have a
we
thing.
have a thing?
We have a fucking the
candle.
candle.
Oh, so here's my idea. As I was gonna say, because I think that Copy still has that note attached to their foot. I was gonna say cast light on the note, and now send Copy down to scout, because Copy could carry the candle, but I think it'll put the candle out.
Why?
Flight,
Oh, it just go.
I
air.
thought it doesn't go out.
Yeah, it doesn't go
Yeah,
out.
it doesn't go out.
We were like shaking it to make it go on and off, so I don't know if there's like a snap on, snap off kind of thing.
It was a motion, like shake to go on, shake to go off
Shake
kind
weight.
of thing, yeah. Shake weight candle.
I thought about the battery operated like shaking flashlights.
Yeah.
It is now a clap
You guys
on, clap
thought
off.
last week was bad. We're just as silly this week.
And
That
it's
is
not even
classy.
Friday.
So yeah,
The Halloween time.
who's going first?
Perhaps we do
Soon.
not turn on the light because it might let them know that we are coming, and perhaps we should be very quiet as we move down the stairs so that we do not alert them that we are coming. However, I do think that it might be easier to have them funnel. I don't know if you'd know that word.
The problem with that is then we are also funneled.
Yes, but we are stronger than them. And
But that would mean one person really doing it and not.
yes, but you also have that big fire thing that you do, and I think that might take out a lot of them at one time if they are all standing in a line.
Not wrong, I guess.
Web.
And web.
And web, but I feel like webbing them is not going to do as much as just like blowing their shit up.
Web, hold. Blow their shit up.
What
Got
if we set up a trap and they could get stuck, and we could perhaps take them out easier when they are stuck?
Okay.
Or we could fly and shoot them from the air. I had to dream about that.
Echo could fly and shoot them from the air. She has a fly. They have a fly potion. Okay, never mind then. Copy can fly through the air and kill them all.
Give Copy this a tiny little bow and just
Copy's now a ranger.
We need an artificer.
when you awaken your animal companion and it takes player character levels.
I'll tell you what, I will create a legendary item, a tiny raven or crowbow.
Crowbow!
For a $50 donation, Copy can get a crowbow.
It's actually just like a really tiny crossbow that's like fixed to Copy's back.
Copy just takes out Strahd. We didn't even have to be there.
There's a little string that comes down. All Copy has to do is...
Yeah. I love this. We go this entire game. We had this epic final battle with Strahd. The last shot that is dealt against this big bad evil guy who has ruled the land for the eternity is dealt by a fucking crow.
A familiar.
A familiar.
Not any of
a real
us.
crow.
Who he's actually fucked with. It's a fucking
Copy's just like,
and we're like,
and Echo's like, yeah, that's my familiar.
So, Rikki, you casting light on Eyvin, or is that not a thing?
Are we sneaky snocking?
I mean, you're gonna be allowed no matter what, but
Yeah, and I don't want the blind ones to fall down the stairs.
I mean, it probably doesn't hurt to have light, but maybe we put it on,
Something we can
Copy.
cover.
or yeah, something that we can cover.
Okay. Copy? Rock?
Copy.
Mush coffee?
Cover copy.
Oh, no, I was saying the light in case we need to turn it off very quickly, but magic is different. Slowly looks over at Rikki like,
Anything works. Stone?
Pebble. Go.
Cast light on the pebble.
All right, you have a brightly lit pebble.
Flashlight.
Yeah. And you begin to descend down the spiral staircase. In what order?
quiet order.
She's in the middle. Actually, Squishy should probably go in the back if we know that the threat's in the front.
I'm gonna
See, Eyvin wanted to go first.
So Eyvin, I think I'll go second just because I have my sword. My sword.
Swad.
100 bad guys with swords.
Well, there were only 30, but now there's 100.
Swords.
But I have like smite and shit, so
Smite and shit.
smite. And shit.
Might.
So yeah, I'm gonna go after Eyvin.
Okay.
Eyvin. Real quick. Before we go down, I'm also going to tap Eyvin, and I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good Undead on you.
All right. That's strategizing right there. Okay, so you begin to descend the staircase in a spiral pattern, and it goes down for about 100 feet before it opens up into this arched doorway that leads into darkness. I believe, Shilo, you have dark vision, correct?
120 feet.
Yeah, so you can see out into this. It opens up into a chasm.
I think everyone here has
Cavern.
dark vision except for me.
Oh. Rikki have dark vision?
I think.
Okay.
I think so. I think ASMRs do.
Uh-oh. Do I?
It'd be under your like.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, good.
Yes.
I don't.
Eyvin, you have dark vision as well? Okay,
Half
so
off.
you're the only one that can't see.
I
Are you-
just grabbed onto somebody.
Yeah, it is completely dark down here, and the only reason you can see is because of your dark vision, and you can see this archway that is made of skulls that kind of line this archway that leads into this doorway, or this creates this doorway that leads out into this cavernous, empty space. It looks rather natural. It looks like it's a natural cavern. Maybe the church was built on top of this cave. And you can see that it opens up past the doorway. You know that it goes left and right past the doorway a little ways, but you can't tell how big the room is until you get there. But you can also see that it goes further down for about 130 feet.
I'm getting major Skyrim vibes here.
Okay.
We are actually using Sirenscape Fantasy Player.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Sirenscape.
Siren.
I think it's
Siren.
Sirenscape.
Siren. We were going to have a deal with them, but now, since I mispronounced it.
Now we said their name wrong. So, damn it.
Damn it, Joe, you did it again.
Yeah.
Hard to
English.
read, man. Okay, I'm gonna turn on my fan for my computer. Can you guys hear that? Oh, that's very loud. That's my game. That's my game setting. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
Like a tornado.
This whole makeshift thing too is funny. My husband cut out a hole in the back of my desk and screwed in a freaking little fan in there because he sees baller like that.
There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you have to be innovative. So, outside of the room itself, you can see the shadowy, humanoid, shambling figures of a varying size of humanoids kind of just shambling about in the darkness.
Can I tell how many there are?
From where you're standing, you can probably count there's at least, I'd say at least 10.
Okay.
That may be a bit loud, so I'll turn that down.
So I could, from back here, do a chaos bolt, which might hit more than one of them.
You could. You would have a surprise round, as they have not noticed you yet.
Eyvin like whispers very quietly, like just like turns to like to Shilo. There's like 10,
Yes.
but there might be more as soon as we start fighting.
Yes.
Send a copy with light to see how big room is.
It might distract them enough so that they turn away.
Over
That's
there.
true.
Light over there.
That's true.
And perhaps we could lead them to one area and fire them all at once with a big fire thing.
I don't have
Shilo.
fireball. I'm sorry.
I don't have fireball either.
Oh no.
We're only level 7. Come on. Actually, no. I think I have access to fireball at this point. I just didn't take it
I
because
don't-
that's not the kind of wisdom.
I'm
I'm
honestly just shocked. I feel like that's just an automatic thing.
I'm trying to be battlefield control, not blasty blast.
I also.
Sometimes you just need to fireball some shit, man.
It's fine. It's fine. Let's do that. See if Copy can tell us how many there are in there as well. Because I don't want to be.
Not sure copy will know, but
Could you look though through their eyes?
yes.
Does Copy have dark vision?
No.
But he'll have the light.
Mhm.
Okay, so you should still be able to see it.
Mhm.
Okay, do that, please and thank you.
My other thought, as Savannah, my other thought is y'all being able to see the light, like sending copy kind of like in a big circle so that the light kind of casts down. We can see, like, is it packed? Is it like sparse? Is it?
Yeah.
Are they all on one side? Are they all on the other? Are there fresh bodies down here? Are there people
Yeah.
that are not dead or undead?
You're more than welcome to do that if you would like.
Copy go.
Copy go.
Copy go. Yep. So I'm gonna have copy grab the light pebble in their beak.
Ivan's got his
And-
axes, he's ready.
Copy.
I pull out my sword.
Swad. And I'm gonna send a copy in a big circle.
Okay. So copy kind of clips onto that light, just leaving most of it in the beak and just a little bit kind of sticking out, so there's just a little bit of light.
It's a little raven-shaped flashlight.
And takes off, leaving a trail of ash as copy
Fine.
goes.
He's fine. Copy's fine. It's okay.
And as the light is
fine.
traveling through the room in this circular pattern, you can see copy kind of take off to the right and disappear beyond the door, but you can see the light emitting.
I'm gonna take a second, since we're not like activating anything. I'm gonna sit there and actually watch through their eyes too,
Okay? As you
until I can't anymore.
zoom into the eyes, you see as copy turns around, this is a very natural cavern. It is, in fact, a cave. But there's bones and skeletons, unanimated, just kind of laying everywhere. Inside some crevices, inside some holes, copy turns around, and as copy turns and heads north in this cavern, or I'm sorry, I got rotated around, turns and goes south in this cavern, through copy, you see a large, not humanoid, like it's bipedal, but it's not a humanoid creature. It is a large, almost ogre-like, decaying mass of flesh and bone and muscle. And you can hear the dragging of like a wooden club as it kind of like steps and lurches forward once, and then just kind of groans.
It definitely seems undead, though.
Yes.
Just from, like, the rotting and the grossness. And okay.
Yeah, it's definitely undead, but it's not a human. It's not a Barovian undead. It's definitely something else.
Whoever I'm holding on to, probably Rikki, because I think you were in front of me. Mm-hmm. Like, my claws just kind of tighten up a little bit.
And then as Copy finishes going around the circle, there are a total of 12 zombies shambling around amongst the skeletal remains, as well as 2 of these massive ogre-like creatures.
Alright, I'm gonna... Did anything react to the light as Copy was flying around?
As you were looking through Copy, you did notice one of the zombies kind of, like, turn towards it.
The little ones?
Yeah, one of the little ones.
I'm gonna have Copy kind of hover and just kind of circle and, just bum around over on the far side of the room.
Okay.
And I'm gonna pull out and be... Big thing.
Big thing.
Big thing.
Big undead? Not sure what.
Okay.
Big. Club.
Oh. Okay.
Ogre? Troll?
Oh.
That is big.
Just one?
2.
2. Okay, and then there are little ones? Are there just 10 of the little ones?
12.
Oh,
12
shit.
little.
Okay. Joe, I'm just gonna, like, peek my head in
Okay.
to look around a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Do I see the big things now?
Yes.
Copy's still flying around with that light. So.
Copy is back in the back corner, so you see the light, because you can't see 130, you can only see 120, but because Copy has the light, you can kind of see a little bit. Copy's kind of circling around in this back corner, and you see, at this point, both of those large creatures have kind of started shambling towards the moving light, and about 10 out of the 12 zombies have now kind of shifted their focus and attention towards that other side and are kind of slowly shambling towards the light.
Okay, I'm gonna turn and go, okay, they're following the light a little bit. Some of them are not. To maybe keep those things from getting, like, to us, the big things getting to us quickly, we should stay close to this door, because they wouldn't be able to, like, actually get in.
Does it look like they'd be too big to get through the door?
Oh, yeah. There's no way that these things are coming out the way you guys came in.
Right.
Probably the only reason they haven't gotten out.
Right. So, funneling might be a good idea, but we can also, like, step in. As they start coming closer, step in, do what we need to, get back out, so that we're not getting grabbed by these bigger creatures.
Perhaps we could get the bigger creatures to come first. Therefore, they would block the doorway and we would just be fighting one thing at a time.
Yeah.
And
Do we have anything that'll get more than one at once?
I don't think I have a AoE.
Grease. Great bonfire.
Oh, that's true.
At this point, you all hear a loud crash that sounds like wood on grok. And you hear an ogre. And Copy, you can hear fluttering, and the light is now coming towards you guys.
Oh, no.
Okay. I assumed Copy was dead. I'm like, fuck. Damn it.
Copy got away, but
Okay.
there is now a large dent in the side of the cavern.
grease. We should grease around
Drop
and
light.
use it as a.
I'm gonna tell Copy to drop the light further back and then just come back to us.
Okay. Copy drops the light about 10 feet from where Copy was kind of circling around in the corner, so it's about 120 feet in the southwest corner.
Okay.
We should grease the floor as a last
We'll trip them.
last hope. Trip them, but we could light them on fire. The more that they get into it and slippery, when we light the fire, it will be all at once.
Yes.
It's a good plan.
Is it a way that I do not know how the spell works? Is it?
It's okay.
I mean,
It's a 10-foot square, guys.
do.
It's a 10-foot square. It's not huge.
Oh.
I could cast it a couple of times, but I only have so many spell slots.
No, because you definitely want to use some of your spell slots for your bigger hitting spells.
How much is this?
Okay, so
Perhaps
here's-
we can coat our weapons with it.
Just like flaming weapons. Okay, so here's the thing: is my spell slots are not necessarily meant to. I never tried to build Echo to Blasty Blast, because also I assumed that Shilo was going to go more in that area. So that's why I've got things like Grease, Protection from Evil and Good, Shield, Blindness, Deathless, that Web, that kind of stuff, so that I can help control the battlefield and make sure they don't get to you or they don't hit you while you guys are doing the blasty.
Eyvin. Would
Yes?
you like to be hasted? A willing creature that you see within range until the spell ends, the target's speed is doubled.
Do you have haste?
I do have haste.
Ooh.
It gains a +2 bonus to their AC. It has advantage on dex saving throws, and it gains an additional action on each of its turns. So you'd be able to hit it 3 times.
Maybe we do that for someone like a spellcaster like you guys, so that you can do.
It
more
has to be a
spells.
weapon attack. I mean,
Are spells not weapons? Can you put it on your hands and then cast the spells?
It doesn't work like that.
Okay.
I cast haste on Eyvin.
Eyvin, you feel invigorated.
Did you just scream?
No.
Okay.
I assumed that was Cat, not Eyvin.
People's just like zoop.
Yeah.
So fucking ready.
Hey, do we go in? What are we doing?
They are surprised.
We could perhaps enter the room and fall back as we need. What is the other, like, there's the big room that's in front of us, and then there's another room? Or...
You haven't... This skulled archway is the only entrance and exit that you've seen so far.
Okay. Yes.
I like Ivan's plan. Go in, fall back.
Do those things. Yeah, I agree.
Alright. It is a plan then.
Okay.
Alright.
Shilo, do you also want protection from evil and good?
Please.
I can boop you. Okay.
You're
I'm dead.
booping me! What does that do for me?
If you choose undead, then they have disadvantage on anything against you, essentially.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool beans. Thank you.
You also can't be charmed, possessed, or frightened by them.
Oh, good. That's very good.
I certainly hope those things aren't charming us, although they could be frightening us. I don't know.
The sexy
Come
zombie
on.
just like...
Wanna come on over? Keep me warm?
Wink!
Their
Maybe
eyelid
my
falls
new-
out.
My new scare tactic at Netherworld is just sexy zombie.
Okay. I guess let's do this.
Go murder
We're
some
doing
stuff.
surprise attack. I am going
Means we gotta sneak across this entire room to them.
Well, I only need to get within 120 feet of them to do
You are within 120 feet of them. At this point, they have all kind of gathered around the light, so they are within 120 feet of you. Except for the two that are kind of shambling around in the middle of the room.
Okay.
Poor things.
Stupid zombies. The ones that aren't falling for our
They
trap.
lost their eyes, so they don't see anything.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'm gonna Chaos Bolt the closest one to me.
All right, roll your attack. Or is that that's not an auto hit?
No, that's a 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Okay. Rolling damage. So we got... Hold on. A total of 13 damage.
13 damage.
Yeah.
How far away are har?
Yeah.
Har.
Oh, I did mine from the doorway. Because they were within range for me.
Yeah.
When she shoots that, Eyvin's just gonna go in.
You have full movement because you're hasted, so you can reach
Yep.
these because they're only 60 feet away, so you can definitely reach them.
They're 120.
The other side of the room is 120. These two zombies are in the middle of the room.
Okay. Considering we seem to be doing a surprise round, I would also like to magic missile one of the big boys.
Do it.
Oh, good idea.
Yeah, Eyvin's gonna just knife his way through into these big bad boys.
16 damages to
Nice.
the big boy.
16. Okay, Rikki, you have a surprise action. Do you want to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop up closer so I can hit one of those two with my spiritual weapon since it's 60 feet.
Okay. You would be able to do it from the door because they're about 60 feet away from you at the door. If you want to move up, you can.
Yeah,
Okay.
a little closer.
All right.
Whoa! I'm so sorry. I have just big bit of freaking tinnitus. Oh my god.
Ooh.
It's
Oh,
not even my
earring.
death ear.
So it's a 9 damage.
Pardon me, sorry. 9 damage, all right. And are you targeting the one on the left or the right?
Let's go for left.
Okay. Sorry, I have a little map, that way I keep track, because there's a lot of zombies in here.
A lot of Zambos.
Zambo.
And you said that was 9 damage?
Yeah.
Zombie.
So your spiritual weapon just kind of cleaves this thing in two, right across diagonally, and it just kind of like splits.
Ugh.
And you see the left half kind of like grab the ground and pull itself forward, and then the legs are just kind of like kicking as it falls over.
It's still fucking moving.
And I want everyone to go ahead and roll initiative.
Let's do this. Oh, okay.
Nat 20.
Oh, fuck
That's a
you.
waste of the night. Listen, we did the end of our campaign, and I rolled like so many nat. I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm killing this character tonight. I did the best I had ever done. So much damage.
Your character heard you and was like, bitch, please.
She probably. She's like, bro, I'm so done with being dead. I want to live.
All right, let me run this. Shilo, what was your initiative?
17.
All right, Echo.
16.
Nice, good rolls. Eyvin.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Math. 22. I don't know why it was hard. It wasn't.
It's all
I
right.
was just testing you guys. Y'all passed.
Rikki.
A natural 1.
Oh,
God damn it, Rikki.
So slow.
to reiterate,
It's the heavy armor.
the plate mail slows it down. To reiterate, natural ones in my games do not remove a turn; they just put you at the bottom of the turn order.
What kind of dick removes your turn?
I didn't. Yeah, I'd never heard
Is
of
that a thing?
Yeah.
That's just mean.
Yeah, that's a douchey thing to do. If you're one of those DMs, at me.
That's terrible.
Thanks for
Wait.
clarifying.
I just
though,
want to
Joe.
talk.
What happened to my? Oh, there it is.
I just want to talk.
It has happened. All right, so top of the turn order. Eyvin, you are up first, followed by 2 of the zombies, then Shilo, then Echo. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the zombies, and then Rikki, and then the other ones rolled. Wow, the other ones rolled 1s as well.
Oh, wow.
So we got 3 of them going after Rikki.
We're all shambling. It's fine.
All right, and that music's a little loud. Sorry, we'll turn that down just a bit. There we go.
Beautiful, though. I really like it.
Yes. Sirenscape is a wonderful tool Did I say it right this time?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure I edit it that first time. You're gonna hear me just saying, we're gonna be using Sirenscape.
Sorry.
You're gonna have it like pulled in the middle of each show too, just subliminal messages.
Yeah.
Okay.
This Sirenscape is a great tool.
All right, so Eyvin, you have made it up to, and you are in front of the zombie that was sliced in half by the spiritual weapon, and there's another zombie right in front of you, and then you have the other horde in the southwest corner. What would you like to do?
Hold on. Let me make sure I'm looking at this proper. Whoop, wrong side. I have too many tabs open like a typical female.
The zombie doesn't like that.
Ain't gonna like it, no. I am not that high yet. Okay, cool. Alright, so just go into the first one and slash until it's dead.
Okay, roll your attack.
Nah. Bam, bam, throws the other one. Alright, let's make some rolls, guys. Eek. Okay, so the first one is not that good. It is a 14.
Okay, a 14 to hit.
Yes.
That hits.
That is another 14. Please don't do this to me again.
That 14 hits.
Oh my god! I had triple sevens. I hope that's a good sign.
You should play
That's
the
another
lottery.
14. Holy shit! That's 4 14s.
I think that's a
3
jackpot.
14s.
Right? Yeah.
Does money come out of it? Oh, just worms. What a pig.
You grab his arm and you go ka-ching! Just,
Yeah, so he's just gonna go for the first one. That is a 10.
10 in damage.
Yes.
Okay.
Second hit is a 8 in damage.
Okay, so you cleave your sword through, and it kind of gets stuck, so you put your foot on it, and you pull the sword out, and you shove it in again?
Axe.
Oh, that's right, sorry. Your image has a sword, so
Yeah,
I always
so-
image the sword.
I have that.
Yeah, you've given
she's
it
got
away.
now. Yeah.
So
She's
you
borrow it.
you cleave your axe into it, and you push your foot out and pull it, and then you swing again, and this time you cut right across the rib cage, snapping this leather pouch, and the leather pouch falls down to the ground, and you hear as the bag falls over, and there are 5 gold coins
behind you echoes like,
that roll and create this sound, which draws some of the other zombies' attention.
He throws his, and then it's another whole action, right?
Mm-hmm. You got extra
Oh, boy.
attack, and then yep.
God. Okay, so yeah, he threw his axe, and that one is a 7.
A 7 to hit.
Yes, to the other. Or no. It was a 14. They were all 14.
Okay, the third.
7 damage on the
7
one
on
he
the-
threw
okay.
to the next one. Hey, I got an 8 this time. That's a 15, a 17, and 11.
Okay.
Yeah, I mathed that.
So you aim that perfectly, and you just, and the axe flies forward, just rotating over itself, and just smacks right down the center of the zombie's skull. And you can hear the squish and the crack of that skull being split open, and the thud of the body on the floor.
Wow, this is crazy. Okay, so for the next 3, the one in front of me, he's still up?
No, that one's the one that you
Okay, cool.
cleaved.
So the next one, he goes over and he swings at it another 2 times and takes his other axe out of it and just so that's all 5s. That got also a total of 15 damage.
All right.
Yeah, this is weird. This is really weird, guys.
Awesome. Gotcha.
Hey.
Hey, all right. So, you all will have an automatic critical hit for the attack and damage to the entire party for the next full round.
Oh, do we?
Yes.
Ding, 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 ding,
As
ding, 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 ding.
Paul has gifted you all automatic success, critical hits, and damage.
Thank you.
Thank you for that donation to the kids at Dell Children's Hospital. We appreciate that, and they appreciate you as well. All right, so next up is the zombie that is still crawling on the floor. It is going to spend its entirety of its movement, because they don't have much, especially since he's been halved, just kind of mauling towards Rikki across the ground. And being that he only has one hand, I'm not going to use the multi-attack because there's no secondary arm.
Please tell me the reason why Rikki rolled a 1 is because they're just like, ugh.
So that zombie is going to attack with its claw. Oh, I have to actually roll because they haven't integrated the dice roller with. Oh no, it's right there. I can use it. I can just use the dice, the d20. Roll. Maybe. Did it? Currently in alpha. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna get a dice. I will roll a d20. And that is a 16, 17, 18, 19 to hit. Does a 19 hit? I didn't hear you, sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Then it's just a d6 plus 1. So, 5 plus 1 is 6. So you're going to take 6
Damn.
damage.
From the bitch slap? Okay.
As it reaches up and tries to slash at your leg. It can only reach right above your shin. And you just get kind of scratches through your pants. And
Knee swiped.
yeah.
And I got a 16 on the con save for the
Nice.
protection.
I'm so sorry. The guy in the background that just goes.
All right, and then that brings us to the other big no, that one's dead. Never mind. So, Shilo, you're up.
Cool beans. I'm going to pull out my sword, run in, and slash at one of these assholes.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop some divine smite in there too.
Ooh,
Like those
nice.
motherfuckers.
Oh, I don't know why
Might.
I rolled. I have.
Yeah,
the
but
whole-
You
yeah,
have
if you have
automatic
crit,
crit.
they absolutely do fucking smite. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
So, let's see. That would be. So, okay, this is gonna be a hot minute. It's total amount of the die, right?
Yep, max damage plus your roll.
Okay, so that's 25 without smite.
Okay. What are you targeting?
Those delicious D8s.
I don't think I can get to one of the big boys.
They are back in the southwest corner, and you're
Can you
still
get
in the
to
door.
anything?
The two in the thing are still
I think
dead.
so, yeah.
You
Oh, really?
you could use your dash action to get out halfway across the room, but I don't know what
Never
your
mind.
spell range is for that.
Well, I was trying to hit it with my sword, but if I can't get to it, I'll just go in as far as I can and then shoot a spell, if that's okay.
Yes, you can.
Okay, then I'm gonna do Chaos Bolt, because that'll be a lot of damage again. So I need some stuff. Hold on. Because Chaos Bolt has a lot going on with it. So that would be. What are you doing?
I really like the Sirenscape thing. It's you can I haven't even went in and played with it, but you can alter, like, you can add different things to make your own custom soundboard.
That is going to be 40 points of damage.
Ooh.
To one of the big boys.
All right. Are you targeting the one that's already been damaged or the one that has not been touched?
The one that's already been damaged.
Okay, so 40 damage.
Uh-huh. Try to get rid of one of these as quickly as possible.
Same.
So you see that chaos bolt splash up against it, creating this bright light as it splashes, and you see it kind of melt away what remaining skin is there, so that there's not much left on the body. There's like a little bit of muscle on the forearm of the left hand and a little bit of skin and muscle on the like right leg, but it's just mostly skeletals at this point as it's been kind of eviscerated. But it is still kind of shambling towards you at a very slow pace.
That's fine. And I will stay where I am because I can't move anywhere. And I'm still concentrating on the one spell, so I will be done.
Okay. That brings us to Echo.
Okay,
have crypt.
Yeah, I too I'm actually gonna move forward because I have to be within 90 feet of the two big guys. And I want to actually hit the one who has not been damaged, with a third level chromatic orb, not catapult. I already ran my damage. It is 61 total.
Wow, okay. The one that has not been hit. Alright, 61.
I'm loving these auto crits. Like, oh, you're just gonna give me 5d8 worth of damage? Oh.
So you're doing what did you say, a chromatic orb or a chaotic?
Yeah, chromatic orb.
Okay, so
I would do like thunder damage.
you create this little glowing orb and you throw it forward and it splashes up against this giant ogre, kind of blowing the skin off and just kind of peeling it away.
Gross.
Sorry.
I'm
And you
that.
you hear it kind of grunt as it happens, and then it just kind of takes a step backwards as it's kind of knocked off its balance, and then it brings up its club and smacks it down on the ground, indicating that it's still up.
Cool. That's fine.
All right. Anything else? Bonus actions or movement?
No, I moved in. Is there a zombie in like active combat with somebody? I know Eyvin just like eviscerated like 2 or 3 of them.
Yeah, there's nobody actively engaged yet.
What about the one that Rikki was getting
There's
stabbed
a
by?
half a one.
There's a half of one,
It's
yeah.
me and 0.5.
I'll send
Pardon me, sorry.
I'll send Copy to start messing with like some of the big guys right now because I mean Rikki's gonna get an auto crit next hit anyway. I don't know if Rikki's gonna hit that one, but so I'll just send Copy to go ahead and start like circling the horde over there.
Okay. Yeah, as Copy flies out, and they're all kind of bunched up, so they'll all kind of be distracted a little bit by Copy, giving them all disadvantage. They're not that intelligent, they're not that bright, they're just kind of shambling about. That one is dead, so that brings us up to this ogre zombie. And it only has 30 feet of movement, so it's going to spend its action shambling towards everyone here, and it gets to the point where it's kind of coming up on Eyvin. It's not quite within melee range at this point, and it doesn't have anything other than you see this giant wooden like tree that's been uprooted. You can see the roots are kind of on the top end of it, and
How the hell did he get that?
You just put it down to the ground.
Like, what the fuck?
and then the rest of these zombies here are also shambling. They have less movement than the ogre zombie because he's larger, so they are shambling, making it over. So Eyvin, they have kind of moved, and Copy's kind of moving with them to where they're just outside of melee range. They're about 10 feet away from you at this point. The entire horde is going to spend its turn kind of shambling towards you. Which brings us down to Rikki.
Yay! So I'm gonna finish off that one, hopefully. Give it a smack with my Morning Star for 19 points of damage.
Oh yeah, you finish that thing. It eviscerates right into the skull.
Okay. And am I close enough to get to one of the ogres?
They're about 10 feet from Eyvin. You have enough movement to get to where Eyvin's at, so if you have 10 feet of reach, you could definitely get to him. I think your spiritual weapon would definitely be able to reach, because that's like 60 feet, right?
Yeah. Are there any skeletons closer? Because I can smack one more time and then...
There are lots of bones and skeletons around, but they're not animated at this point.
Oh, at this point...
You see lots of skeletons, but none of them are moving.
You just don't start playing Thriller. That's what matters.
Copyright
All right,
there.
yeah, I'll snap at one of them with my spiritual weapon
Okay.
and get right up in there.
There are, like, the horde is kind of moved up towards Eyvin, so you could probably reach any of them, including the two big ogres. Which one would you like to attack? Oh.
One of the ogres.
Okay.
Everyone's looking worse.
They both look pretty bad.
Yeah, they're both
Yeah.
they're both pretty bad, but one of them does look like there's a little less skin on it.
Okay, is it max on that one too?
It's a crit. Yep, automatic crit, crit damage and success on all your attacks for the round.
So it's 18 points for
Okay.
that.
18 on this one here. 18 damage. So you smack it with your spiritual weapon, and you see the spiritual weapon kind of glide through this thing, just burst of light erupting from it, and it kind of staggers backwards. It looks like it's not got much left in it. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the other three zombies that go after you are also going to spend their movement to come down and start surrounding around Eyvin. Eyvin, you've got zombies and ogre zombies on all three sides of you. They have not surrounded you to the point where you can't retreat, but they're on all three sides of you. And that's going to bring us back up to Eyvin. It is your turn.
Thanks, Gerd. Cool. Let's just go ham. Smack. And then smack. And he's gonna kick the one in the middle.
All right.
Oh, these are all crits, right?
All crits for
Fine.
the entire round.
Oh,
Alright, so yeah, I pre-rolled this so we could just get through this, but now I want to have to split this up, huh? The first hit, total, all balls, man, Matt. You fucked me up. You fucked me up. Getting surrounded was not in my plans, guys.
It's okay, we'll help you.
Okay, so the first one is a 15.
Okay, and which one are you attacking? Like, are you attacking ogre or regular zombie?
Okay, where is everybody?
There's
Like,
one ogre zombie that's immediately in front of you.
in front.
That one was not the one that Rikki hit. There's another ogre zombie that's like to the side a little bit back. That's the one that Rikki hit, and it looks pretty haggard. And then the other zombies are just kind of all scattered in between.
Okay. If that's the case, here's my second question: is the whole round is critted?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The whole round.
I'm just gonna put everything into the ogre in front of me
Okay.
instead, and I'm just gonna dump all 80 in front. That's 80 damage.
Fuck.
Okay. So you hack and slash and stab and hack and slash and stab and slash and slash and hack. And this thing falls over and you're just dicing it up into chunks and pieces. And everyone sees you swinging and swaying and hacking and slashing. Blood and flesh and muscle and even chunks of bone are just like flying everywhere as it looks like you have went into some kind of frenzy or rage on this thing.
Weird. And I'm gonna. There's still the other two on the other side. I'll take the opportunity attacks and go forward to the next big boy.
All right.
Whatever.
It's an auto crit.
What?
That's all. That's the end of my turn.
Okay. That leaves us. That one's dead. That one's dead.
I'm
that
not
one's
gonna
dead.
action
Shilo.
surge right now. Wouldn't that be some shit, though?
Oh,
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
can I get to some zombies?
Yeah, you're you had moved 30 feet in, so another 30 feet you would be next to Eyvin, and where everything is kind of starting to horde around him.
Okay. I'm gonna run in to the closest zombie.
Okay.
And hit it with my sword.
Which is an auto crit.
It's not. I already did mine.
Entire round.
That was around because we
We're
started
still-
doing.
With Eyvin.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Yep, you're right. Yep. Sorry.
It started at Shilo and then went around back to Eyvin because we started doing it after Shilo started.
Yeah, unless somebody else gave it to us again, Joe.
Nope, not yet.
Okay. That's a 21 to hit.
A 21 is going to hit.
Cool. That is 12 points of damage, and then I'm gonna do some smite.
Might.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. It really hurt. Give me a second. Divine smite. Which is 2d8. That is an additional, additional 11 points of damage.
Okay, yeah. You eviscerate that zombie.
Hooray.
It is no more.
Good. And then I'm just gonna stand my ground.
Okay. That will bring us to Echo.
Seems pretty good at this point, right? Everyone's just kind of like slicing through zombies right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I guess I'll do a little bit myself. Okay. I'm a magic missile with the last big boy that we have standing there. I'm going to do it at a where is it? A second level. And I'm gonna do. Ooh, okay. Well, oh, same as last time. 16 damages.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So that one goes down.
Woo!
You just
Another kill for the bird.
it just kind of like planks backwards. And
I got 5 now.
that one's dead, that one's dead, that one's dead, that one's dead, that one's dead. That one's barely alive. Okay, so that ogre zombie at this point is going to kind of shamble forward. The one that Rikki almost took care of and is nothing but bone and muscle.
I said I was gonna send a magic. Do we have magic miss with the big boys?
Okay.
Do we have another
yep.
big boy that's up?
Nope.
Because I thought Eyvin also eviscerated the other one.
I killed the wrong thing. Okay, so that Strahd zombie. There we go.
It's okay.
So
Happens.
one of those zombies is going to shamble forward and use its attack on Eyvin. And it has multi-attack. It's going to make 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. So...
Remember your AC is up by 2, Eyvin.
And it has disadvantage as well.
Yeah.
Because copy is
Protection.
flying
Well, and also
around.
protection from evil and good.
Yep.
Yep.
Double disadvantage?
It just sucks. It just like hits in that one automatically.
Alright, so what has it got for its attack? It is a
Roll
plus...
3 dice, take the lowest.
What was it? Plus
I
3 to
I've
hit,
been like,
so...
no.
13...
Bitch, please.
8, 9, 10, 11, so an 11 to hit. Okay. That's a nat 20, but it's the disadvantage, so that's a 19 plus 3, 19, 20, 21,
Damn.
22 to hit.
That thing was
Okay.
determined.
So one of the claws hits you. Where's my d6?
He misses, and Ivan's like, ha!
6. 6 plus, what is it? Oh,
Math.
1d4 plus, no, that's the bite. 1d6 plus 1, so 6, 7. You have 7 slashing damage, and the third attack is a 2. That's probably going to be the one it takes. 2 plus 3 to hit, so 5 to hit. So that one doesn't hit. So 5 hits you, right? But you do get hit with that second, so it kind of chomps at you and then slices at you, and that second attack hits. Another zombie is going to move forward and do the same thing. 2, 5, so 6. Nope. Okay, 2, 5, and 6 don't hit. Those are going to be lowest. An 11, an 11, and a 15. Roll that again. 2. Okay, so that's not going to hit. And that brings us to Rikki. There are still
Hey.
about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zombies left.
All right. How many are around Eyvin right now?
Like most of them. There's 3 on one
Most
side and
of
2 on the
them.
other. You're kind of standing next to behind Eyvin.
All right. I'll go for one of the ones closest to me.
Okay.
Around Eyvin. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Yeah. For 11 damage.
All right. Yeah. It hits.
Still standing.
It is still shambling. You have sliced off an arm, and just the arm falls down and kind of twitches. And
I'm gonna smack it again
All
for 16 to hit.
yep, 16 hits.
10 damage.
Yeah. Frustrated that you just got the arm, you kind of take another swing and knock off its head, and then the head kind of rolls into the corner, and you see it just kind of.
I could do that too. I'm gonna send my spiritual weapon around to get another one.
Okay.
Do it again.
Do it
Did you do
again. Ooh, 13 to hit.
A 13 does hit.
Yay!
Hey, for 10.
All right. 10 damage.
That's it.
Okay. So these other ones are going to attack as they're kind of surrounded. There's one that's going to attack Eyvin and 2 that are going to attack you, Rikki. They have rolling disadvantage, so that's a 2 and a 6. Those aren't going to hit, so those are disadvantage. And then the one for Rikki is a 7 and a 4. So none of those hit. They're just kind of shambling around, clawing at you.
You can't touch my friends.
All powerful.
That brings us up to Eyvin. There are 3 in front of you to the left and 2 to the right, kind of in between you and Rikki.
2 to the left. Wait, say that one more time.
There are 3 to your left, and then there are 2 to your right in between you and Rikki.
Cool. Rikki, you got this?
Got it.
He goes to the other 3. He's just like, ah! 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 Yeah! So that's a 26, a 12, and a 20.
Okay. Those, all 3 hit. Are you attacking 3 different zombies or one zombie 3 times?
He's gonna go 1 to each.
Okay.
And then do it again, and that's a 22,
22 damage?
14. No, this is just for hitting rolls
Okay.
for the next 3. And then I'll roll it all at once. 21, 17, and a nat 20.
Okay. Yeah.
I love that sound on the
D&D
D&D Beyond. I have like the mage ones. Okay, now let's turn on the handy dandy calculator that my husband got me.
Nice.
Maths. Okay. Yeah, because whenever I do it at home, I just end up opening my my calendar 4 times and getting mad. Again, don't do this again. That's 2 7s. Okay, I didn't do it again. It was a 6.
No jackpot. All right. So you decimate those 3, I think. What's the total on that?
Give me one. Okay.
Because they don't have
so,
much have many hit points.
The first one is 7. The second one is 7, and the third one is 6.
Okay. 7, 7, 6.
And then just repeat another 5, a 10, and the last one is some math. And that one's 14.
Okay. Man, that first one's so close. So you've decimated 2 of them. The one on the far end, the first one that you hit, you've cleaved it, but it's like there's still a bit of skin on the neck, and it's just kind of like dangling off the shoulder, and it's chomping at it.
Yep. Bonus action.
Do it.
Die already, damn it.
That's another 20.
Nice. Oh. Woo.
I deserve running the system.
1 hit point away, and it just rolled a nat 20. What a fucking waste.
So yeah, you just you knock it with the blunt side of the axe on the other side, ripping the skin off and knocking the head clear to the other side of the room.
Every time the head just like hits another zombie, and she's like, huh?
Guys, take care of Eyvin, please.
Grind those bones. Get that bread.
Apparently. We got
Damn.
5 gold coins on the floor. They're mine.
So that's gonna bring us to Shilo with 2 zombies left.
Awesome.
They're kind of in between Rikki and Eyvin.
Okay. I'm gonna run up and hit one of them.
Okay.
With my sword.
Sword.
It's a 29 to hit.
That doesn't hit. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
This one.
Fuck is on this zombie?
This one has grown immune to damage. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
That is 14 points of damage.
Guys, we don't have to worry about Strahd anymore. We gotta worry about this damn zombie.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop some smite into it.
Okay.
And it actually takes 3d8 because it's undead.
Get it, girl.
Yes.
Hold on.
It is actually re-dead.
It didn't scream at us, so.
18 points of smite damage.
Yeah, so you mash this thing, and then your weapon begins to kind of glow with that smite damage, and this, like, almost holy light fire light kind of, like, erupts, smattering this thing into oblivion as it explodes against the walls. And
Yay.
that just leaves one more zombie. Do you have any bonus actions?
No, because I'm still concentrating.
Bonus action taunt.
That brings us down to Echo with the
one zombie
left. That
Eat 'em.
Copy is
I'll
just
eat
kind
'em.
of like flying around its head.
Circling it. I'm just like, yeah, I got a copy. No, I want to try. I'm just as a fuck you to the zombie. I want to try chill touch,
Okay,
which is neither a touch nor cold.
right? It's necrotic from a distance.
That is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
That is gonna hit.
I also got double 5s. For 10 damages. I think it's probably a little bit resistant to it, but that's fine. But that does mean that it cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn, and also it has disadvantage against me. So just fuck you, zombie.
It does not specifically say on this stat card that it is
Oh, really?
resistant to necrotic. It is
think I'm-
immune to poison.
I think I may be assuming because of vampire spawn.
Probably.
Could be.
Yep.
But
No, I mean, yeah.
it takes that full damage, and
Cool.
you just see it begin to shrivel up and mummify in front of you,
Good.
and it just kind of falls over poof, into a puff of dust.
As the music ends. That was great.
Are there other doors to this room, or was it the only cave?
It's just the cave as far as you can see, and now a bunch of dead zombies and bones scattered across the room. You're more than
thought you
welcome
were-
to investigate.
That's
Um,
what I would like to do.
Yeah.
Stay for...
Fucking
Okay.
these guys up.
Stay for a while. Cast detect magic.
Sure.
Alright, I'm gonna start ritual casting detect magic, so we're down here for at least 10 more minutes.
Okay.
I'm gonna look around to make sure there's no other doors or any other creatures that might be hiding. All that shenanigans.
Okay. Roll your investigation. Eyvin is hacking away at the remains of these zombies to make sure they stop moving. Like the arm that was twitching, Eyvin hacks it up into little pieces so that it stops moving.
Just imagine him like...
Stomping skulls.
He keeps turning around and seeing another body part moving, so he smashes it, and he turns, there's another one, he smashes it.
They are still moving. Nobody freak out.
Is he gonna be okay?
Probably.
fine.
Elbow.
What was your roll for your
22.
22? Okay. So you begin to kind of search around, and you're looking in through, especially, where they were kind of gathered around, you kind of digging through, remains and looking for anything
Still
that
have
you
a
can
light level.
find.
Unless that's concentration, I don't remember.
I don't think so. I don't think it's concentration.
It is not, and I can do it again if it went out.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long.
That's fine. Yeah, it's an hour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it hasn't been that long. So you kind of pick up the light, I assume, and use it to kind of like illuminate.
It's true.
It differentiates color if you're, because your dark vision is just shades of gray, and since you're
fine,
in a
okay.
cavern and you rolled high, I'm giving you something.
Okay, fine.
Take the damn compliment.
Let him narrate.
I'll take the damn light away from our blind friend.
I'm casting. I don't give a shit.
You use the light to kind of follow along, and you see at the back corner there's a marking. It looks like dried blood that's been kind of like marked against the walls, and it's in this symbol that you don't recognize. It's kind of in the shape of a triangle, and then there's this like sideways almond shape, and then on the top of the triangle there's these like lines. There's 5 lines. There's 2 and then 2 and then 1 in the center
The
of the triangle.
Illuminati, guys.
Shit, I'm sorry.
I'm going to.
You guys know me
draw-
too well.
I'm gonna draw this symbol in my journal, and I'm gonna. Do I see any more of those kind of markings, or is that the only one?
That's the only one you find.
Can I? Trying to see what I have, if I can do anything. I can't do anything. Can I touch it?
Wow, the music had perfect timing for that question.
Right?
Are you touching it?
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Thank God. Okay, I will start heading back over to Echo
Okay.
so that I can show her this or them this symbol. Actually, I'll walk over to Rikki as Echo is.
Okay.
Do mumbo jumbo.
Yeah,
In the dark.
yeah.
Glowing faintly.
Rikki,
Mm-hmm.
I found a symbol. Do you think you could look at it and tell me if you know what it is?
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, I'm in my journal. I'm not walking back over there.
Okay, so roll a history or religion check.
Oh.
Your choice.
The Illuminati.
22.
Okay. You recognize the symbol as something that predates Lathander,
Shoot. Yeah.
but it is a deity's symbol.
Do I know which
It's
deity? Just
it's ancient. I mean, long time ago.
I've seen something like this before, but I don't really know what it means. It's old. It's old religions.
Interesting that I found it down here with a bunch of zombies.
Zombo.
Yeah.
I don't think our cultist friends were up front with us. Can't hear you,
They're
Eyvin.
fucking cultists.
She was saying that facetiously, not like, I don't think they were honest with us. No, she's like,
Where are the other bodies that are supposed to be down here?
Zombos?
While I was hacking away, did any of them look fresh, Joe? Or similarly dressed as the cultist upstairs?
Actually, no. You did not see anything that looked fresh. None of them were in robes.
Okay.
Can I look at these clubs that they were using?
The ogre clubs, yes.
Uh-huh. What's going on with those things?
They look like they are natural trees or like parts of roots or something that they have probably had pulled from the top of the cavern.
And no cloaks, even though they said Marcus?
Yeah, Marcus.
Instead, it was his people.
He-
That is very powerful people that were great fighters, wink. We need a plan.
Looks over at the trolls, like just.
At this point, Echo, you finish casting Detect Magic, and you're immediately, you get this ping on the north, or I'm sorry, I'm upside down, southeast corner. There is a glow that you see in an arch-like pattern that looks like there's a door in the cavern.
Is that around where the symbol was that she had?
Mm-hmm.
That she saw? Symbol, magic door? Hidden door?
Touched it. My hand didn't go through or anything.
Perhaps you should knock.
Start wandering back over there.
Of all the different things that we've gotten, did we ever get a Wand of Secrets? Or is that something else I'm thinking of? Is that a different game? I'm in too many games, guys.
Yeah.
Different game. Eyvin's gonna inspect these chewed up bubblegum guys.
Chewed up bubblegum guys?
That's what I'd imagine. Just like chewed up bubblegum, but flesh.
Gross.
Exactly. That face, exactly.
Don't forget to pick up your coins.
Oh yeah, your winnings.
I feel like we should just here. An adult needs to take these.
Who's the adult?
You are.
You are.
Oh, okay.
It's always a good thing when the adult has to ask who's the adult.
I'm gonna go back over to the symbol.
Can I see if I recognize a symbol?
Oh yeah.
You can roll a history or religion, yes.
I want to use a portents.
Okay.
I want to use a portents, and it's going to make my roll a 26.
All right.
Nice.
You do recall reading about this symbol. It is the precursor. It is the sign of St Andra.
Oh.
Makes sense.
This saint here.
Why is the sign of St Andrew an eye?
Why is it written down here in blood? Blood.
Blue.
Blood.
Blah, blah, blah.
With that roll, you'll also remember that the story and the legend of St Andra that predates the current pantheon in Faerun is that St Andra was a deity who was removed from deity status
Oh, never a good
and
sign.
disappeared.
Into Barovia. No. Besties with Strahd. God. So you got a glowy glow from over here?
You can still see, because I think it lasts a while, right? You can still see where exactly the archway is.
Remind me what detect magic tells you, though.
It's like Witcher sense.
The dogs.
Yeah. It tells me barf.
Bork, bork, barf, barf.
Barf.
Let me check. It should say the School of Magic. Presence of magic. See a faint aura around any visible creature or object in anybody's magic. You can learn at school, if any, and can penetrate barriers. So I literally just like, yep, that shit's magic.
But you would know what type
I know.
of-
Yeah, I know what
It's-
type. I assume it's some form of illusion or something.
I believe it's abjuration. I gotta look up the schools now because I don't remember exactly which ones
Well,
are
if
which.
it's still there, then it wouldn't necessarily be illusion.
Yeah, it is abjuration.
Okay.
Ah.
And you, being a wizard or warlock or magic caster, whatever. I'm sorry, I'm
I
stuttering.
did not learn book magic to be mistaken for a warlock who just says, "Yes, please give me magic," and they
I
fucking
did
get
not
it.
go to school. You.
I did not
to
earn my
make a
doctorate to not be called a doctor. You would know that it's the School of Abjuration or magical spells and effects within the School of Abjuration are primarily designed for protection and shielding.
Right.
Oh.
Protection magic.
Somebody was trying to protect themselves from probably the zombies, and it didn't work for them.
Or protect a secret.
I'm gonna
Why is there
try...
a Jason music? Let's turn that down a bit, huh?
Jason shows up behind us, kills us all. I'm gonna start trying to figure out if there's anything behind or underneath this symbol.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your investigation.
What's going on with these bodies?
Natural 20.
Whoop whoop!
All right.
Hold on, I gotta get bits.
We'll get right back to that. Eyvin, what specifically are you looking for in the bodies? They are just piles of goo and slashed and mashed material at this point?
Yeah, the were these big boys are they graphed together? I mean, obviously this isn't natural, but
is it a golem or is it an undead
did someone create this? Is this some sort of weird magic, or was this something and then they put it over it? There's a regular sized human in there or something?
No, it is all one solid organic piece. Well, was all one solid organic piece. You do roll me an Arcana check. Your natural 20 reveals that there seems to be a pressure plate right in front of where Echo can, you can't see the glowing thing, but you find a pressure plate, and Echo, when you see Shilo kind of discover that, you can see that it lines up with the archway.
I'm not gonna press it yet until we are all ready.
Put something on it to trigger it from afar.
Okay.
In case bad things.
Let me see what I have. I have heavy shit.
Mage hand. Something over.
You have mage hand. I do not. Let me see what I have to put on it, though.
Okay, while you're looking that up, Eyvin, what was your Arcana roll?
19.
19. You do discover that these emanate a little bit of a magical presence. There seems to be something non-organic going on as well.
I think we should have asked more questions upstairs.
Should have, definitely.
I don't think we would have gotten answers.
What can Mage Hand carry? It can only be 5 pounds,
5
right?
pounds.
Okay. I have a crowbar.
Yeah. Pretty sure Mage hand is concentration.
I will back up, hand the crowbar to Echo.
No, Mage hand's not concentration, so I can keep up detect magic and just Mage hand pick up that crowbar and go.
Yeah.
From afar, a good 20 feet back.
Yeah, we're going back towards the doorway a little bit.
That was a notification. I'm not... Okay.
Bits.
Thank you for those bits.
Bits.
I don't even recognize our own notification settings.
But yeah. We found a pressure plate. We're gonna put my crowbar on it to see what happens. But we're gonna back up. I suggest you guys do the same thing. Joe, has it been, hold on just a second. I gotta make sure that haste is either gone or still up. Has it been a minute? Probably, right?
Oh yeah, because it took me 10
10,
minutes to
yep.
cast detect magic.
Okay, yeah. So you are not hasted anymore. Oh, when the spell ends, the target
have a
can't
point of
make or take
exhaustion.
actions until after its next turn as a wave of Lethari.
Yeah.
So, I mean, after 10 minutes, you're fine.
Well, it's been after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just imagine you started, hacking into these, and then all of a sudden you're like,
Oh,
And then
the room is spinning.
sat down and...
yeah.
Okay.
It's been a wow of 10 minutes for him.
So there is something perhaps behind the door, but we do not know what it is.
That's
Right.
why we want to back up to see. I want
protection magic. Maybe trap.
Maybe, or perhaps that is where the other cultist has gone to.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And we could make sure they're okay. Okay, so we're all gonna back up, hand the crowbar over to Mage Hand, and we're gonna drop the crowbar on the plate.
I'm not gonna just like yeet it.
No,
I'm gonna
no,
nicely
yeah.
place it.
I'm gonna ready an action in
I
case
threw
anything
it on the
comes
brand.
up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna ready a spell as well.
With a short bow.
Takes a minute. The crowbar just kind of sits there, and then you see it kind of descend a little bit, just about an inch, as you hear the sound of stone grinding on stone, and now there's a depression in front of this arcanic arch that's kind of glowing for you, Echo. And as the stone kind of recedes, you finally hear it click. It takes probably about 30 seconds for it to recede this inch. It's a very slow-moving recession. After you hear that click, you hear two more on the sides of the walls, and then you hear and then fire erupts from the sides, covering this arch as it's burning, and then it recedes back into the walls.
Huh.
Does anything else happen, or is that it? Like, does anything open up?
Echo, you see this color of the arch kind of change from abjuration, because you're still concentrating on it, right? To the School of Illusion.
But we don't see a door.
You see the arch, the glowing arch,
I can
change colors, but you don't see
Okay.
anything happen.
So there's not a protection magic on it anymore. There's just illusion.
That's yeah. It changes. The archway
We
changes
just
colors.
saw fire just like erupt on a fucking wall of rock for no reason.
I mean, not for no reason. If it's
True.
protection, and then you have zombies.
But I mean, like,
and then
out of
what if those
context.
zombies punched one of the things and tried to open the door? There would be fire.
Echo.
Is illusion magic.
Oh. Should I go over and see?
No more abjuration.
He holds up a rock.
I take your rock.
It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
I walk over a little bit and then throw the rock at the wall.
Yeah. It disappears into the wall.
We're not done down here, guys.
Okay.
You hear it clack. Clack, 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 clack.
Yeah. Okay. So, shall we press forward? I want to just.
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over and just slightly put my head through the illusion to see what's back there. Just
We
like
could have used
going to
coffee, but okay.
this much.
So, Shilo, you put your face into the illusion, and if you're only going this far, you feel like you are pushing your face into rocks. Like there's no resistance, but you can't see anything but rock in front of your face at this point.
Oh, then I'll push in a little farther.
Okay, you go a little farther,
Again. Yeah.
and a little farther. You have to go all the way to where your ears are kind of like,
Oh God. Okay.
and
Ben's
then
got like his hand on her. He has to yank her back.
it pops through, and you can see that this leads into a room that's not a cavern. It's like a stone room, like a built room. And there is a sarcophagus in the center of the room. It's probably about 20 by 20 square room. There are 4 torches, 2 on the one on each corner instead of 2 and 2. It's 1 on each corner. And there are 3 individuals in the southeast corner of the room, kind of cowering with each other and huddled up next to each other. And they're kind of like heads are cocked backwards, and one of their mouths are like, and there's just this look of utter terror on their faces, and they are frozen. And
Can I look up?
you look up and you see a stone wall or stone ceiling.
Oh, okay. 'cause
So are they? Can she tell if they're dead?
They are not moving.
They were scared to death. I'm gonna pull my head back out and go, I found our 3 cultists. They don't look good.
Do they need assistance? Well,
They-
obviously they do need assistance.
They might be dead. Yes, ma'am. Sir.
Check. Bird. Check with. Check with magic. Detect magic.
Okay. Yeah, stick your head in there.
It's gonna go great. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Were the lights on in there?
Yeah, the torches were lit. It was bright.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so Echo's going to carefully. So here's the funny thing about Echo trying the whole face slide thing that
The
Shilo
beak.
did is it's not subtle because it's just giant beak. Yeah, so I'm gonna also like stick my head through and see what I see with my magic eyes.
And your eyes are kind of set back, so your whole head basically, other than has to
I'm
be
not
in.
subtle with this.
I'm also
Evan's
holding
got a
on.
hold of you. We got
I'm
you.
holding on to Echo as well with Eyvin, just in case.
Yeah. So you stick your head in through the illusion, and you see the same thing. The torches are lit. They are giving off a glow, and it would be the. I believe it starts with an E and
It's
Yeah.
either evocation or transmutation, I'm sure.
evocation. And they are giving off an evocation glow as they are lit by evocation.
Maybe like they're like some kind of ever burning or something.
Yep. You would be able to make that deduction. You've studied magic. You know you can recognize certain things. They are not giving off any magical glows or anything.
What about that sarcophagus?
I don't think that you would pick up on that particular... Oh, yeah, maybe you do.
It has to be like certain number of feet of stone, like, or a thin sheet of lead.
I mean, you're
Which is the most specific fucking thing. I love it. Blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
I'm more determining, like, if this would be necromancy or if it would be...
Oh, fuck.
Like divine.
Yeah. Which would be divination, but that's...
No,
not-
divination is like future seeing and that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Divine, like holy magic is maybe more like radiant. I don't know.
which isn't really a school of magic, so...
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say... You get faint, like, indications of a necromantic magic, but it's not... You know, like, the color and the tone of necromancy, and this is in that field, but it's not giving off a necromantic glow. It is giving off a glow, a very strong, like, powerful magic glow. Kind of in the realm of necromancy.
I wanna cast Mage Hand, or what if I still have Mage Hand up, and push the lid of the sarcophagus.
You are
Would it be-
whatting now?
Would it be able to?
I don't know. I don't know if it weighs less than 5 pounds. We're about to find out.
Yeah, your mage hand kind of goes, and then it poof, dissipates as it tries to push more than
Oh,
it can
because it's too heavy for it?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, is there anti-magic on that shit?
Eyvin whispers, Echo, what is in there?
Tomb?
Are you?
Pops his head in. Yeah.
You now see everything that Echo sees.
We're just gonna have the head stack.
Please draw that.
Yes.
St Andrew's tomb.
Can you make your hand poke them?
Oh. Yes. I'll poke cultist with the Mage Hand.
Okay. They're, like I said, they're kind of huddled together, but as you poke, they kind of slump over, revealing to you very clearly their faces of utter terror. They're just like, ah!
They're likely dead then, right?
Oh. Oh, they real dead.
Priest, or whatever, said bones missing
Yeah.
from here.
But can we trust him?
Check tomb.
Okay.
If there was unrest because bones were missing,
Mhm.
but there were no bones down here.
Check tomb.
Oh, there were lots of bones down there in the cavern.
Nothing magic.
Okay, so,
How
I
did
guess-
they know that their bones were missing?
Check
That's-
tomb.
true. How did they know?
Or they knew when zombies happened.
Mm.
Maybe they made
If
zombies.
I were a bad guy, and I were to steal this giant statue's bones, I do not think I would close it back up.
Open tomb. Oh, dragon, we can't.
Sorry.
Are
Maybe
you
the-
okay, Shilo?
Yes, I'm fine.
You're whispering quietly.
Maybe these cultists closed it when they came in here.
Mm.
And then perhaps they got stuck. How did this close? Is it time?
That's
Or
true.
Is there a and like Eyvin's gonna start looking on the inside, like he's gonna step in the room and kind of look on the archway to see if there's anything similar to the outside.
Okay. As you
Mechanism.
step in and look back, you don't see any pressure plates or anything like that. It actually, when you step back and you look back towards the archway, you see this really nice, ornate 2 marble pillars on each side that kind of hold this golden archway with inscriptions across the archway.
Can I read this?
You don't recognize it immediately. Go ahead and roll history to see if you can identify
My
it.
least favorite subject. Hey, but I got a 21.
Okay. This is a long dead language, kind of a dialect of Elvish.
Can I take a crack at it? Is it
Can
Sylvan?
help. Can help.
It's not Sylvan.
Okay.
The way I do that is
Echo?
everybody would be able to identify some of the major languages. Like you'd be able to recognize, like if I look at a book and I say, okay, that's Spanish. I can't read it, but it's Spanish. That's German. I know it's German. I just can't read it. So the way I do it is everybody can identify languages. You just necessarily,
So it'd be like you can't tell the difference between Italian, Spanish, and Portuguese, for example, but you all know it's a romantic language.
yeah.
Okay. Echo, there are words in here that I do not know how to read.
I help.
Why?
I'm gonna look at it and see if I can
Pop into the
Try
room
to-
and turn around.
Let's do this.
try to understand it.
Okay,
That
and you
letter
speak
is an A.
Elvish, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. You would be able to identify that this is the tomb of St Andra.
Eyvin looks over and he's like, that one is an A.
But
And that
you also
one-
know that this language hasn't been used for a very... It's like a dead dialect. It's like
Latin.
well, Latin is still used, but yeah.
Well, no one speaks it.
Yeah.
Very old. This is the tomb of St Andra. Wonder if built before Barovia separated from Faerun.
Probably. Rikki, come look at this tomb with me.
Does it have any inscriptions or anything on it?
Or
Get real
markings
close.
like somebody
Yeah.
had like slid it open at all?
Yes, as you get close to it, you see that the engraved, what is it called, a bas relief or whatever, like where they have the 3D
Carvings,
carvings of a human figure lays across this, and the lid has been very slightly moved, like somebody moved it and then didn't put it all the way back, didn't reseal it.
It's definitely been disturbed.
Open.
You want me to open it?
Maybe.
I'm gonna slowly start to push it open, Joe.
I would have you roll me a strength check, but you don't really need to, do you?
So you have cloud giant strength.
You push on that. Thank you for that donation, by the way, because you guys got that belt through donations. Yeah.
Crazy.
So you put your hands on there and you slide that thing open. And as you slide it open, just enough to kind of get a view. You're not throwing it down on the ground or anything.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be very disrespectful.
You slide it open, and you see that inside is a tattered and torn cloak. It looks like there's a coin purse that looks like it's tied up, and there's a wooden bowl that sits in the front, like the top part of it, right above where the head would be, as well as a rolled up piece of parchment. And there are no bones in there. But you get a glint of something metallic towards the center. You kind of have moved it a little bit, so it's kind of angled so that it doesn't fall over. It has more support, so you kind of pivot the thing. And in the center of this sarcophagus, you get a glint of metal.
Can I tell what the metal is?
You just got a glint. Like, the light was just right to kind of catch your eye.
If I still have Detect Magic up, do I see that?
Yes.
Is that kind of what I was seeing?
Yes.
That might be evocation then. I think if that's what I'm thinking it might be evocation. I don't know. What thing?
It would be a radiant thing, so
yeah.
I don't know how you would I don't know.
I'm gonna reach in and try to grab the silver thing.
Okay, the metallic object.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to check out the scroll.
So you're both going in for this at the same time, or?
I guess so.
Okay.
This is a terrible idea.
That's bad. We're gonna get chopped in half.
So Rikki, you reach in for the scroll, and as you pick the scroll up, it just kind of crumbles.
I knew it.
Into dust.
They kind of turn away and whistle.
Does anyone have mending?
No.
Shilo, you reach in and you grab this piece of metal, and you feel a very cold, very like metallic kind of texture to it, and it feels like it's kind of in the shape of a horseshoe. And then you kind of feel around, and there's this like leather grip that you can kind of grip onto that's underneath this like horseshoe shape. So you kind of grip onto it, and as you kind of pull it out, you see that it is the hilt of a sword. And
weapon.
As soon as you pull it out, you all hear
evocation.
Desecrators. No! And that's where we're going to end this session.
Oh, no! It's 11:11. Everybody make a wish.
I wish we don't die.
So yeah, thank you. I did miss something. There is one other thing in the sarcophagus. We'll do this real quick. Rikki, it catches your eye, so you kind of reach in before you desecrate the scroll. You reach in and pick it up, and you notice that it is a health potion.
Oh,
It has a little ribbon that says,
that's something.
"I put this here. You're welcome, Kai."
This bastard.
Thanks, Kai.
Sorry, I forgot about it, and then I looked over at the screen, and I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot to work that in. But thank you, Kai, for donating that health potion.
You.
Thank you, Kai.
So, that's the end of episode 8, season 2, episode 8. Thank you all for joining us. We'll pick up next Thursday inside the tomb of St Andra as he has shouted out desecrators.
Oh, we pissed him off.
Was there any way to
Did
do
we
this
even
without?
understand that language?
It's like the disappointment of a mom. It needs no language barrier. You just feel it.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But you have found something of great importance. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
take to dinner, maybe.
Yeah.
Tune in next week as we continue our journey through Barovia and our journey through our goal towards $5,000 for the kids of Dell Children's Hospital. We're almost halfway there, and it's not even November 7th yet, so thank you so much.
What?
Thank you.
Hello, you guys.
Oh, you too.
Make sure you check out thenerdasylum.com. We've recently reloaded the site. They have all kinds of new features. You can let us know what you think about the show. You can check out the shop, support all the awesome stuff that we do here in the Nerd Asylum.
We got stickers. Tag
Yes.
those shit, guys.
Yes.
Oh, you can
Blame
even
all
watch...
over the city.
Hi.
Blame Kai.
Blame
That's
Kai.
another great one.
Yeah.
That is a good sticker. It fits on everything, and you can just blame Kai wherever you go. You can also watch previous episodes on the website. You don't have to have any fancy players. It's mobile friendly. You could just go to the nerdasylum.com/Barovia Beckons and watch at your convenience the shows, the previous shows.
Yes, we also have it up on YouTube as well. If for some reason that's too difficult for you, we have it on YouTube as well.
Yeah. Oh,
like
yes.
it.
I'm supposed to say like and subscribe, aren't I?
Like, subscribe, check out our channel. There's awesome other great shows on there as well. Sunrunners, which is on Sundays at 9 right here. Be there or be square.
Can I be...
Or round, I don't know, whatever you want to do.
Sunrunners is also a Extra Life charity thing, so if you donate during Sunday's games, you can affect the game. And it is a sci-fi game based in the dark matter setting, so check that out on Sundays. There may or may not be an interdimensional being named Doug that pops in and
Floats
out.
around.
Oh, that man.
Fucking Doug.
Fucking Doug.
He was not...
Doug!
I got real worried there for a second, and I don't know why. I'm like, what are you doing?
Should be.
Oh, okay.
You should be, though. You're not wrong.
Anyway, make sure you join us next week, and as always, have a great time.
Eat the screen.
Bye.
Eat the
Be
screen.
safe.